You know, most of the time, fear feels like this huge, shadowy monster lurking just outside your comfort zone. It's always there, just out of sight, waiting for the perfect moment to make itself known. Sometimes, it's so convincing that it feels almost real, like you could reach out and touch it. It whispers that you're not ready, that you'll fail, that if you step forward, the world will see you stumble. It tells you stories about all the things that could go wrong, and it's so easy to believe those stories when you're alone with your thoughts. But what if you paused for a moment and really listened? What if you questioned those whispers instead of accepting them as truth? But take a step back and ask yourself, what's really behind that fear? Is it truly danger or just the unknown? 9 times out of 10, it's just a story you've told yourself, replaying like a broken record in your mind. It's a pattern, a habit your brain has learned to keep you safe, but sometimes it keeps you small instead. I've been there. I know what it's like to feel trapped by your own thoughts. Staring at the edge, sweaty palms, racing heart, wanting to move but feeling frozen. It's like your body is sending out alarms, even when there's no real threat. Maybe it was speaking up in a meeting, trying something new, or even just sharing an idea that felt a little too bold. Or just admitting that I wanted more out of life, that I wasn't satisfied with staying where I was, even if it was comfortable. But here's the thing, every time I faced my fear, I realized something wild. The monster wasn't as big as I thought. Each time I took a step forward, I discovered a new part of myself, one that was stronger, braver, and more capable than I ever imagined. Fear shrinks the second you face it. It's like a shadow. Turn on the light and it disappears. The more you confront it, the smaller it gets. You don't need to be fearless. That's a myth. Even the bravest people feel fear. You just need to be brave for one moment, just long enough to take that first step, to break the cycle. 1 second of courage to send that message, to speak your truth, to let someone know how you really feel, to sign up for that challenge, to put yourself out there even when you're not sure what will happen next. To say yes instead of no, to open the door to new possibilities, even if your voice shakes. Think about it. Every big change starts with a single small act of courage. Every hero you look up to, every legend you admire, they all felt fear. They all had doubts, but they didn't let those doubts stop them. What made them different? They took action anyway. They moved forward, even when their hearts were pounding. Is the story you're brave enough to rewrite today? So what story will you choose?